Have you ever noticed your cat rolling on the floor, especially when you get close or talk to them? At first glance, it might seem like just a cute little quirk, but this behavior carries a much deeper meaning, and it can reveal feelings your cat has for you, even if they never say it out loud. In today's video, you'll discover what's really behind this curious gesture. We'll explore together what your cat is trying to tell you when they roll on the floor near you, and why this behavior is one of the most special signs they can give. Get ready to strengthen your bond even more with your four-legged friend. And if you enjoy learning more about your pet's behavior and want to give them a happier, healthier life, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We post daily videos created with care and responsibility just for you. What does rolling on the floor mean? If you've ever seen your cat throw themselves onto the floor and start rolling from side to side, you might have wondered what on earth they're doing. While it may look like playtime or just a good stretch, this behavior is actually a rich expression of feline body language. Rolling on the floor can happen in various situations: when the cat is alone, when you're nearby, or even during moments of excitement or relaxation. But what's really behind this movement? First, it's important to understand that cats are incredibly sensitive and selective in how they interact. They communicate in subtle and complex ways, and rolling on the floor is one of them. When a cat lies on their side or belly up and starts twisting around, they're putting themselves in a vulnerable position. The belly is one of the most sensitive areas of a cat's body, home to vital organs and highly reactive hair follicles. So this posture isn't just physical, it's symbolic. It shows that the cat feels safe, comfortable, and confident in that space, and especially with the person nearby. Rolling is also a way for cats to stretch their muscles and maintain flexibility. After a long nap, which is common since cats sleep many hours a day, it's normal to see them stretch and roll around. These movements help activate their muscles, stretch their back, legs, and even neck, getting their body ready for the next activity. This behavior is part of a cat's daily routine and is essential for their physical well-being. Finally, rolling on the floor can also help cats scratch themselves, remove loose fur, or even regulate their body temperature. What is your cat trying to tell you? As we've seen, when your cat rolls on the floor, they're showing trust because they're taking on a vulnerable position. By exposing themselves like that, they're saying they feel safe around you. But this gesture can also be a request for attention. Many cats roll around as a way to invite their human to interact. They might want to play, get some affection, or simply share a moment of closeness. It's a subtle and loving way of asking to spend time together. Another important aspect is scent communication. Cats have scent glands in various parts of their body, including the belly, cheeks, and sides. When they roll on the floor, they're spreading their scent around the space, marking territory and reinforcing their presence. This behavior is a way of saying, "This space is mine, and you're part of it too." Rolling can also be a sign of physical and emotional well-being. Cats who feel comfortable, relaxed, and happy often roll around as a way to unwind. It's a gesture that expresses peace, contentment, and balance. When can rolling be a warning sign? Although rolling on the floor is usually a sign of trust, well-being, or a desire to interact, it's important for pet owners to pay attention to changes in this behavior. In some cases, rolling might indicate that something's not quite right with your cat's health. If your cat starts rolling compulsively or excessively, especially if it's accompanied by signs like intense scratching, excessive licking, skin wounds, or fur loss, this could point to dermatological issues such as allergies, parasites like fleas or mites, or even skin infections. In these cases, rolling stops being a social or relaxing gesture and becomes an attempt to relieve physical discomfort. Another red flag is when your cat rolls and also shows changes in behavior, such as isolation, sudden aggression, loss of appetite, or an unusual increase in water consumption. These signs may be linked to illness or hormonal imbalances and should be checked by a veterinarian. Also, female cats in heat may roll around intensely, often accompanied by different vocalizations, loud meows, or high-pitched sounds. While this behavior is natural during the reproductive cycle, it can be concerning for owners who aren't familiar with the signs of heat. If that's the case, spaying is worth considering to prevent discomfort and future issues. Finally, remember that every cat has their own behavioral patterns, and you know your pet better than anyone. If rolling starts to seem unusual or comes with other physical or emotional symptoms, it's best to seek professional advice to check for any health conditions and get the right treatment. How should you respond to your cat's behavior? As pet guardians, it's important to know how to respond to your cat rolling on the floor with respect and affection, without invading their space or misreading their intentions. The first thing to do is observe the context. Is your cat rolling with a relaxed body, half-closed eyes, maybe even making soft sounds? That usually means they're calm and open to interaction. In that case, you can approach slowly, speak in a gentle tone, and if they're comfortable, offer a light pet, preferably in areas they've already shown they enjoy, like the head, neck, or back. But be careful. Not all cats like being touched on the belly, even when they show it. Exposing the belly is a sign of trust, but not necessarily an invitation to touch. Many cats will respond with gentle bites or swats if you try to pet that area. That's why it's essential to respect your cat's boundaries and learn to read the signals they give with their body and eyes. If your cat rolls and then immediately gets up, rubs against you, or starts meowing, they might be asking for attention or wanting to play. In that case, you can offer a toy, like a feather wand or a plush mouse, and see if they're interested. This kind of interaction strengthens your bond and helps keep your cat active and mentally stimulated. Another positive way to respond is simply by being present. Sometimes, a cat rolls near you as a way of sharing space, of saying they feel good around you. You don't need to do anything more than acknowledge this gesture as a sign of affection and trust. And finally, remember, every cat is unique. Some are more affectionate, others more reserved. The key is to respect their personality and respond with empathy and attention. When you understand what they're trying to say, life together becomes more harmonious and full of special moments. Now that you know the deeper meanings behind your cat rolling on the floor, you can look at them with even more care and appreciation. This behavior is a rich form of communication, and it reveals a lot about the bond they share with you. So next time your cat throws themselves on the floor and starts twisting around, take a moment. Watch them and respond with empathy. Deep down, they're telling you they like you. Now tell us in the comments, does your cat roll around near you? How do you usually respond? If you enjoyed this content, share it with other animal lovers, and don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell to get more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.